Hello my friends and welcome to Grim Reactions. I'm Eric and today we're watching episode 11 of season 1 of Supernatural. So the previous episode, wow, that was so insanely good. It's in the running. I don't know if it's the best one so far, but if it's not the very best episode I've seen so far, it's definitely the next best episode. Because it was freaking outstanding. And I am so excited for the next episode. Like, of course, I realize that the quality is going to vary. Like, because it goes up and down. There are hits, there are misses, and there are some that's going to resonate more with some people, some episodes, and there are some episodes that are going to resonate less with some people. And, like, everyone's different, everyone has different opinions. But for me, the previous episode was a freaking home run. It was a slam dunk. It was freaking awesome. I loved it. And at the end, Dad finally called. And my word was that not a second too soon. But it's a step in the right direction at least. And yeah. Awesome. Love it. So, does this mean we're going to meet up with John in this episode? I'm going to say no. And we're like halfway now in the season. So, I don't appreciate you holding out on us, John. It annoys me. But enough about that. I don't want to wait anymore. Let's dive into the next episode. Episode 11. Let's go! By the way, if you enjoy the new setup, slightly different, got a microphone arm, made a light myself. Or not myself, I had help from mom and dad. My mom and dad are awesome, by the way. Yeah, leave a comment down below. I value your input because I'm new at this and I have no idea how to do it. So any suggestions are most welcome. Thank you in advance. Oh, no intro?
Welcome. Hey, we should get lost more often. I mean, everyone in this town is so nice.
Yeah, what's the catch?
You're all set.
Since it's an intro, these people are obviously gonna die or something. Everyone is too nice, huh? That's concerning.
I don't know. Car just died. Cell phone too.
How's that possible?
Supernatural things are going on, yo. Ooh, this is spooky.
Come on, looks like a house over there. Check it out. If I only had a brain.
We wouldn't be lost.
Nice.
Freakiest damn scarecrow I've ever seen.
It scares
Yeah.
me.
Maybe it will jump down and start chasing you. Oh, yeah. That's concerning.
Let's just hurry, okay?
Yes, let's freaking run.
Did you hear that? Hello? Who's there?
I think it did jump down off the stick. Oh, I love it. Love it already. Yikes. Oh, that's a great image. That's a great image. It's like it had a spotlight from the moon, probably. Just highlighting it. Ooh.
Dean.
And the episode is titled Scarecrow.
Hello. Sam, is that you?
Ooh, we're gonna hear this conversation.
I'm fine.
We've been looking for you everywhere.
It's about goddamn
Didn't know where
time,
you
John.
were, if you were okay.
It's a demon, Sam.
A demon? You know for sure?
A demon? What's he saying? I do.
We're getting some answers.
I also know what happened to your girlfriend. I would have done anything to protect you from that.
Yeah, he knows what it's like.
You and your brother, you gotta stop looking for me. All right, now I need you to write down these names.
Names?
They're not gonna stop.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Daddy's little soldier.
Pen. What are the names?
And Daddy's little rebel.
Each couple took a road trip cross-country. None of them arrived at their destination. None of them ever heard from again.
It's a big country, Dean. They could have...
Always on the second week of April. 1 year after another after another.
Why then? I mean, if it was around the equinox, that would have made sense.
Dad doesn't want our help.
Well, I don't care.
He's given us an order.
I don't care. To get revenge.
All right, look, I know how you feel.
Do you?
Oh, don't. Sam, don't.
If he says to stay away, we stay away.
I don't understand the blind faith you have in the man.
No, I agree.
It's like you don't even question him.
Yeah, it's called being a good son.
I disagree with... I think Dean is being too blindly loyal.
You just do whatever you want. Don't care what anybody thinks.
That's what you really think?
Yes, it is. Hey, I'm taking off. I will leave your ass. You hear me?
That's what I want you to do.
Boys, come on. Sam is overreacting because he's lashing out because of Jess. Because he blames himself. But at the same time, Dean is being unreasonable. He wants to call.
Just wondering if you've seen these people by chance.
Nope. Who are they?
Scotty, you got a smile that lights up a room. Anybody ever tell you that?
Good one, Dean. Where the heck did you come from?
Hey.
Need a ride?
Yeah.
Yes. Jump in, get in the white van.
Shady van guy and not me.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah, just her, not you.
Nope, don't remember him. You say they were friends of yours?
Now
That's right.
you're a liar.
Did the guy have a tattoo?
Well, told him how to get back to the interstate. They left town.
Could you point me in that same direction?
Sure.
This is making me...
The hell?
This is making me think of a movie I recently watched. It's on the channel, Hot Fuzz. With a perfect idyllic village where the neighborhood watch were evil and just killed everyone who threatened the peace and quiet and the perfectness of their village. Like it's like a cabal of people who just like, no, I've never seen this person before. But the daughter was like too young. She wasn't initiated yet, so she was like, no, I remember these people. So are these are the villagers feeding people to the Scarecrow for some reason? I just had a brainwave. It might be wrong, but maybe no, I don't think it is. Around April, maybe it's a sacrifice. Yeah. So that's the new one, the new Scarecrow. So it's not... Let me think here for a second. So here's what I'm thinking. This place, because it's always at the same time, like it would in a way make more sense if it was in the fall. And I'll get to why in a second. But it feels like these people in this little town are using like black magic of some sort to prepare a ritual sacrifice for, I don't know, a bountiful harvest. Since it's in the spring, like when you during planting and so on. So they're making a blood offering, a sacrifice, life for life. And I don't know how the Scarecrow features in. Maybe it's an idol? Like, no, not an idol, maybe it's a totem. I don't know. I don't get how the Scarecrow features in. And why this guy who we saw in the introduction, why he is now the Scarecrow. I don't get that. But I do feel like the townspeople are doing this because they pretended they didn't. They pretended that they never saw these people, and when in the introduction, the couple made a point about how nice everyone here in this town was. How everyone was so friendly and everyone was so perfect. And that, combined with having seen Hot Fuzz recently, makes me think that it's something along those lines. Let's keep going and find out more.
Nice dad.
Yeah.
Mind filling it up there, Emily?
I came here when I was 13. I lost my parents.
Oh, she doesn't belong.
Are they nice people?
Everybody's nice here.
Yeah, a bit too nice.
You know, it's the boonies. But I love it. I mean, the towns around us.
I think that necklace is going to be important at some point.
But here, it's almost like we're blessed.
Yeah. Yep. It's a sacrifice.
Tomorrow, there's got to be another way.
Well, there is. Buy a car.
Thanks for that. Oh, you so want. They both want to, but they.
Please. It's on the house.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Hey, Scotty.
Oh no, not you again.
Yeah, one of our brake lines was leaking. We had no idea. He was fixing it for us.
Nice people.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of coincidences going on here.
These roads, they're not real safe at night.
I'm sorry?
I know it sounds strange.
Yeah, it sounds strange. You're being weird.
Yeah.
It's a lot of food on your table.
My brother could give.
Thanks for coming, Sheriff.
Oh, trouble. You're not welcome here, Dean.
Like a word, please.
You're like a fly in the soup. No, he got run out of town. Like it's the Old West.
No. I had
because like, the thing
get away from my family.
The thing in movies and TV is that nothing happens on accident. Everything has a purpose. See now, and this is
because my family said so. I'm supposed to sit there and do what I was told.
Yeah. So she's exactly like Sam, and she just happens to run across Sam. Like, it's no coincidence. I'm suspect you're up to something.
Remember that brother I mentioned before that I was...
Yeah, it's a little too perfect. Everything's a little too perfect. You know?
It's...
Can't keep Dean away. It makes so much sense. They're living in a land of plenty. Because they sacrifice people to some kind of pagan harvest god. Oh, and that's why. Oh, and that's why the Scarecrow was the new guy. Because that's the blessing. It only lasts, and it only lasts 1 year. Then they have to get a new life to take the place, and like that person with the tattoo, who was there, who was the Scarecrow. He feeds his life. His body being there is what gives life to the town. It's not just, well, what about the other one? Do they only need one? Is it a couple? No, it's a couple. for a reason.
So something must be animating it. A spirit.
No, it's more than a spirit. It's a god. A pagan god, anyway.
Yeah.
The annual cycle of its killings, and the fact that the victims are always a man and a woman, like some kind of fertility rite.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
The Scarecrow takes its sacrifice, and for another year, the crops won't wilt, and disease won't spread.
Yeah.
You know which god you're dealing
But
with?
it doesn't...
No, not yet.
I don't know why the victim, the ritual victim, the man, takes the place of the Scarecrow.
Actually,
Just flat
I
out.
want you to know,
Just say it.
stand up to Dad. I mean, you always have. Hell, I wish I...
Aww.
I admire that about you. I'm proud of you, Sammy. Say you'll take care of yourself.
I will.
It sounds like... he sounds like a death, like he's walking to his death. Sam is not gonna continue on this path now. He's gonna go help his brother.
Wait.
Yeah, there it is.
So what would happen if the sacred tree was torched? You think it'd kill the god?
Oh, Dean. You ask too many questions.
You do understand, Harley.
I'm the one that gives them directions. I'm the one that sends them down to the orchard.
Oh, it's gonna be Emily and Dean.
If the boy has to die, the boy has to die.
Yeah, but not
But why
Emily.
does it have to be her?
Because she's the only one young enough.
Aunt Stacy, Uncle Harley, please.
This is good stuff. There's been like a crop. Ah, pun intended. No, not even intended, but it's been like a group of good, really good episodes after each other now.
Go where?
Burkittsville.
Does
Sam.
that upset you, Meg?
Wait,
I'm sorry. Look, I don't want you to miss your bus.
but I don't understand. You're running back to your brother?
You're a bit too invested.
You really didn't know anything about this, did you?
About what? The Scarecrow God?
No. Yeah. Sounds a little crazy, doesn't it?
There was just one apple tree. The immigrants brought it over with them. They call it the first tree.
Is it in the orchard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like exactly what we're after.
It's our responsibility. And there's just no other
Yes.
choice.
For the greater good.
That's what sacrifice means. Giving up something you love for the greater good.
Oh, she even said it. Yes, for the greater good.
Hope your apple pie is freaking worth it!
They clearly think so, yeah.
Stole a car?
That's my boy.
Keep
Keep an eye on that Scarecrow.
He could come alive.
What Scarecrow?
What Scarecrow?
Ah, yes! It's gone. Yeah, they were standing in guard. They were not gonna let it go wrong this time. We have to make sure it's the last day of the cycle.
You have to...
Well, that was different. I thought it had to be a young sacrifice.
Let me.
Yeah, she's done with this place.
Good.
She's over this idyllic, perfect place. This episode was different in that they didn't have an initial suspect that they then changed.
You and me. We're all that's left.
Yeah, we're all we got.
So,
Better stick together.
we're gonna do it together.
Hold me, Sam. That was beautiful.
Oh, come on, dude. Why you gotta cheapen it?
How about you pull over?
So what's her deal now? Okay. What the heck?
Yes, Father.
Father? Father? Oh my god, I don't even know where to start to unpack that. Father? No, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. When it comes to demons, the only familial relation I can think of is Lilith, who is mother to all demons. But that's the only one I can think of, and she clearly said father, so it's not that. So John was right on the money. No wonder she showed up so perfectly at just the right time. Maybe because John is getting closer, and the boys are getting closer to finding Dad. And all of them together, all three of them, would have been problematic or something. I like this episode. I like this episode a lot. There's like just the concept as a whole is like black magic practicing perfect idyllic little village or town that is just a cornucopia where they live in plenty because they sacrifice to ancient gods. I still don't understand. Here's the two things that I understand separately, but together I don't get it. I understand that it needed to be a man and a woman that they sacrificed. That makes perfect sense. Because a couple, a man and a woman, can create life. And so on. That makes sense. I understand the Scarecrow being like an idol. Like, not an idol. It's like idol or totem. I don't know what the word is I'm going for here. But like, it's a symbol of the pact. It's like the Scarecrow is, as long as the Scarecrow lives, it's like it's the contract for the year. So by the time next year rolls around, the Scarecrow needs replacing in order to, like, as long as the Scarecrow exists, the blessing exists in a way. It's like proof of the blessing. But then it's like the Scarecrow was the man. Why not two Scarecrows? Why only one? What happens to the woman? Is she buried? Ooh. Maybe the woman is buried under the tree. Because women create life. Like, man and woman together is needed to create life. But a woman nurtures life. Maybe that's it. While the men guard. I mean, these are archaic terms, but like we're talking about archaic stuff. Maybe that's why then. The man is the Scarecrow. And the woman is missing. She's buried in order to provide life. But instead of a baby in her womb, she is growing everything for the entire town, the village. I like this though. I like this episode. It was very good. I very much enjoyed that. One thing that surprised me was that the necklace with Emily didn't have a purpose other than to introduce Emily to us, the audience, so Dean would know what to call her. That was like the only purpose for it. I thought it would show up later, as in maybe she went missing and the townspeople pretended like, no, she's just gone away for so for a little visit somewhere, and then Dean finds her necklace somewhere, and he's like, "Oh, this is fishy as heck," you know, something along those lines. Because, as I said, nothing is shown, nothing is said that doesn't have a purpose. I always look for things like that, like things that seem small. If they are stated, they're usually not small things. Like the couple mentioning at the start of the episode, the couple who was killed in the introduction. Like, everyone is so nice here. And that means like red flags. So what's wrong? What's wrong with these people? Because in the introduction we always get introduced to the case and something bad happens. So something bad is going to happen after these people who ostensibly were going to be the victims. I assumed they were going to be the victims, since we always get to follow the victims in the start of every episode. And they said that these people are so nice, and I was like, so that means that they aren't. That's something that's very suspicious that you point that out. And then, like, I didn't know how it was going to feature. Maybe it was going to find his corpse later on. But when they mentioned his tattoo, it's like, oh, okay, so how's that going to come back? Because it will come back in some form. Because nothing happens that doesn't have a reason, you know. It's like, just because you think you know what's going to happen, or you suspect what's going to happen, and then that happens, I don't think that makes it any less good. And it's expanding the universe as well. Now we got pagan gods in here. Now we have an alliance of demons. And I thought, because demons, and I remember in the first episode with the demon in the plane, that demons are just out to kill and destroy. Like, they don't have any higher purpose. But this suggests that demons have a higher purpose, which is interesting. It's picking up, but then again, it should be. I mean, we're over halfway, right? Or we are halfway, something along those lines. And I am excited to see where we go. So with that said, I am done for today. If you're still here, I thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.